Thank you all, blah, 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 blah. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, I'm Katie. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And before we continue with this video, please make sure to click that subscribe button as well as like this video. It really helps me out and I really truly appreciate all of your guys' support. So let's jump on into the video. Today's video is going to be another baking video, hence why I'm in my kitchen and I have all my baking supplies out. So we are going to be doing a super simple cookie recipe and it is going to be M&M cookies. As you can see, I have my bag of M&Ms out here, the party size, because we are going to be using a ton of freaking M&Ms. So this is a very simple cookie recipe. Anybody can do it. It really doesn't take that long. I think it took me like maybe 20 minutes to make. The baking took the longest because I had to use multiple cookie sheets to hold all of the cookies that this recipe makes. I think it makes about 20 to 30 cookies, so it's quite a lot of cookies. And these are also chewy M&M cookies, which are my absolute favorite. So let's get started, everybody. Okay, so the first step was to preheat the oven to 370, which I have just done that. Second step is going to be to combine the flour, baking soda, and salt into a separate bowl. I got my separate bowl and my measuring utensils. Hopefully this bowl holds all of the flour because my other bigger mixing bowls are dirty and I didn't want to get a one that's like this size, so hopefully. Okay, so we gotta do 2 cups. So we gotta do 2 1/4 cups of flour. It's gonna be messy, I'm gonna do it over here. Okay. So I have all my flour in here and I will post this recipe in my description box so you guys can use it if your heart's desire. This is not my recipe. I got it off of Deliciously Sprinkled. And I made this last week, so it turned out really, really well. All right, now I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt into my flour mixture over here. So far. All right. So thankfully this mixture held everything, or thankfully this bowl held all of my flour, all of my salt, and all of my baking soda. Now I'm gonna set it off to the side and we are going to start mixing other ingredients. Okay. So my next step is to grab 12 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Unfortunately, I didn't check to make sure I still had unsalted, so we're gonna use salted and hope for the best. So these need to be room temperature, so I'm gonna heat them up a little bit. I'm gonna stick them in the microwave for about 15 seconds. We'll see, we don't want them to be melted, but they just need to be a little bit warmer so that it's easier to mix in here. Okay, so that's good. I do put my butter into the mixer. 1/2 cup of sugar into my KitchenAid. And voila. Now we are going to add a 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Make sure it's not hard as a rock. Sometimes if your brown sugar sits too long, it'll start to harden. Thankfully, this is only like a week old, so there we go. We are going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and I bought new vanilla, so it is pretty full. Won't run into any issues this time. 1 tablespoon, that's gigantic. Okay. Now here comes my favorite part. We're gonna mix it. Make sure to lock it, because I didn't do that last time. And start it. So while that's mixing, I'm going to clean up eggs because those are going to be added next. I'm going to get a wooden spoon. I'm going to make sure everything's getting mixed together. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Mix that, mix it, mix it. My dog is just laying on the floor here and she keeps staring at the ceiling. There's literally nothing up there. Do you see dead people? So now we are going to add 2 eggs, but one at a time, and we're going to mix them up completely before. I'm gonna mix up the first one completely before we add the second one. Looking so good, it makes me so happy. Mama and our eggs. All right, so now I'm going to crack my eggs in here. See if I can be cool. This egg has a dent on it. What is this world coming to? Let's see if I can be cool and do the one-handed without getting any shells in. Probably not. Wow, that's as cool as it gets. Okay. Now we have to mix it again. Lock the stand. And now we add the second egg. And lock the stand and start mixing again. Now I'm going to add the flour, baking soda, and salt mixture. This is what is actually going to make the dough. Lock it and start it. There it goes, making dough. Making all that dough. Alright, so you don't want to over mix with this, else the dough will not come out as nicely. Well, the cookies will not come out as nicely. They can spread, they won't rise, all that stuff. Now my favorite part, we're gonna add the M&Ms. This is gonna take 1.5 cups. It's loud. We got about 1.5 cups, give or take a little. Going to dump this in. So for this part, it says to use a spatula to mix all the M&Ms together, but I like to live life on the edge, and I also love using my KitchenAid, so we're just gonna mix it. We are just gonna mix it like so. Now I'm going to get my cookie sheets ready. I'm going to put tin foil on them because I don't have parchment paper. I ran out and I forgot to get that. All right, so I have 9 cookies ready to go into the oven. Make sure you always use oven mitts when putting anything and taking anything out of the oven. So now we're gonna put those in for 10 minutes. Look how much dough we still have. That is definitely going to make probably like, I don't know, 20 more cookies. So like I said, this recipe is going to make a ton of cookies, so you're gonna have cookies for days. But you know, in my house, that's totally fine. We'll eat cookies literally all day or day. So I guess I'm just gonna clean up the kitchen a little bit and then get back to you all once the cookies come out. So these are fresh out of the oven. Well, sort of fresh. I let them cool for about 5 minutes, and then I also put about 10 more cookies in the oven, and I still have a lot of dough. So this is definitely gonna make close to 30 cookies. So let's give it a little taste test because I love it when they're fresh and hot out of the oven. I'll do this one. So here we go. I'm doing my happy food dance because these are freaking delicious. I think I'm gonna eat all of these. Like right now, I'm sitting. These are so freaking good. So I'm gonna finish baking all of these, but I'm gonna end the video here. This was a super easy recipe, as you guys all saw. There's not even that many ingredients. And the longest part is baking all of the cookies. So unless you have multiple ovens, it's gonna take a little while to bake all of that dough. But these are freaking delicious. I'm going to go sit down and eat another one while I wait for these ones to be done. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Before you leave though, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video. I really, really, truly love all of your guys' support. And I've been loving getting to know all of you. And I finally hit 100 subscribers. I am so happy about it. Thank you all so much for that. I couldn't have done it without all of your support. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.